Hey everyone, today I have a special statue I wanted to open up, and that is the Prime 1 Attack on Titan statue. I know that I've opened up the Jimei Palace with Annie, the female Titan, and Eren, and then the Figurama statue with Rainer and again Eren, but this one is a little different just because it has the human form of Eren that we haven't seen. Armin, that he doesn't get a lot of like statues and figures, which is very surprising. I know he's not that big compared to probably Levi, Eren, and Mikasa, but he's still a big character, so that's why I'm surprised he hasn't gotten it. And then we also have Mikasa, my favorite character, and she does have a few other ones that are coming out just by herself that I do have pre-ordered or I will pre-order just because she is my favorite character, and I don't care how many statues I have of her, I'll get them. So if you guys have seen the last episode of the Attack on Titan, it's been out for a few weeks now. You guys know how awesome it was. I liked it personally. I didn't like, I mean, sure, there's a few things here and there, but overall, I think it's very hard to end a show like that and make everyone happy. So I was happy with it. Hopefully, you guys were too. If you guys didn't, or what are your thoughts, just let me know. But I am looking forward to opening this up. It's a 1/4 scale, so it's really big. It's supposed to be a lot bigger than my other ones. And I do have a spot for it in my display case. And if you guys haven't seen my previous video of showing the new like building it, you guys will see where it's at. But I do have a lot of room for it, and I'm hoping that it's big enough and you can see it to where it looks really good with all three of them. So hopefully that comes out good and we'll be able to see a lot of cool details. I was able to open it just to check for breaks and stuff because I had it for about 2 weeks and nothing is broken, but I can tell you guys the detail on that is insane. Like, just because it has like the EDM gear, it looks amazing. It has the faces and everything like that, amazing. So hopefully when it is all put together, it looks awesome. So you guys are gonna be able to see a lot of stuff. It's probably gonna take us a while because I think there was like 80 something like steps, so it's a lot of stuff. So hopefully it turns out great. So it's something that I've been looking forward to since it came out, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So with this base, it is pretty heavy. It's not as wide, but it's pretty heavy. And then we have the hair of Eren with the Founding Titan. It was a little hard to put on just because I didn't want to break, but it turned out great. And then we're going to have a lot of little debris stuff here for him, but not anything too crazy. And then just a hand for the Titan right there. And one more piece that goes on top of the house. And then we're going to start off with showing it the characters. There's Mikasa, a lot of cool detail that they showed with her. I love that she's wearing the original that they had. And then this one's a little bit harder. I feel like a lot of these, putting them together was a little bit difficult. As you see me that I'm struggling, trying to figure out how to actually put this in there. But she turns out great. And then there is Eren's body, where he looks just as good, I think, and has really good detail to it. And hopefully his face looks a lot better too. And then this one was a little bit harder just because I had to fit it in 2 locations. As you guys can see, looks good. And then just a few more debris. I feel like you're going to have to be putting a lot. With Armin here is next. I love his stance that he has right there. Again, they're wearing the same scout uniform and everything like that they did in the beginning of the show. And Armin is a little bit easier to put in just because he was up front. I didn't have to move him a lot. And then just a few more with the hand right here is pretty cool that they were able to do that as well instead of just the head. And it was pretty easy to put together. And then here's a smoke right here that goes up front. And then just a few more details that goes around the base. And just to make it look a little bit better all around. And then here's the ODM gears. You guys can see the wires are a little bit flimsy to where you can just move them around and make them fit. But they're all the same. They all have the same ODM gear. They're pretty hard to put together, so you guys can see me putting Eren's in. Mika's is a little bit easier, so you can see me struggle again. Just because it's a little bit tighter, but hers went in perfect. And then here's Armin's, which is smaller just because he's up front. And I think that one was a little bit tougher. But as you guys can see how it goes through, it looks really good. Here is their gas tanks that goes in. Just all of theirs are the exact same. It's just not different at all. It just has probably some bigger and some smaller. Some of them were a lot harder to put together. I feel like this whole statue was a little tough to put together, but once they're in, they look really good. Next is the smoke that goes behind Eren. So when he's flying in his ODM gear, he has that there, and it just goes right underneath him, and it fits pretty cool. So it looks really good. And then next one is the Mikasa. So she's doing the same thing, and the smoke is a little bit higher, a little bit longer, just because she is a lot higher and flying a lot higher. So it did turn out great. As you guys can see there, she is right there, and it looks really good. Next is the arms and the blades that Eren, Mikasa, and Armin are holding. So they look really good. Blades look fantastic. They're pretty simple to put in, and they do look great. I love the action shots. And then here is me putting the wires. It is pretty quick. And then here's Mikasa. I love her action shot that she has, just because I think it's a lot better than just the normal ones where they have just people standing. And then here is her little scarf there that you just can't miss, has to be there. And then here is Armin's that goes in pretty smoothly, and I think it looks fantastic with the wires and everything like that. So I really do enjoy it. The last thing is the faces. Armin's is here. I don't think I like this one as much as his mouth is open. This was the one that looks more fierce that I'm going to put, and it looks really good on this one. Mikasa's next, and this one I don't like too much. This one I don't like the mouth closed. As you guys can see, she looks okay, but this one right here, the one that she has showing her teeth, showing the action shot, I like a lot better. As you guys can see, this one definitely looks a lot better, and I think this is the one. And now is Eren. I do have 3 heads. This one isn't my favorite. It just has a regular face, not anything too crazy. Here is the one with the teeth, which I kind of like, but I like this next one better. The one where he has his Titan powers, those lines right there. I don't know if you can see them very well, but overall, this is the statue. It looks fantastic. I love the details for it, and as you guys can see how big it is, and it's going to be big compared to my other Attack on Titan statues. And just the details on this, I can't say enough about Prime 1 being able to do such an amazing statue for Attack on Titan, and it looks fantastic. This is the greatest statue that I've ever owned, just because Prime 1 did such an amazing job with all the details, with like the EDM gear, with the faces, with their outfits and everything like that. The base, the Attack on Titan, it looks really good. I know it's a very expensive piece, but if you're an Attack on Titan fan like I am, honestly, this, if you have the money to save and hold, I would honestly buy this, just because you can't go wrong with this one. I did buy the DX version, so it has that extra face, but it honestly is worth it because I love Eren's face more than the other two. So hopefully you guys are able to get that one too, just because I think that face is a lot better. But other than that, like I don't know what else to say. It was very hard to put together, just because the spots on the box weren't all in the same place where the instructions showed it. So it took us a little bit. We had to take stuff out. We had to put stuff back in. We thought we almost broke something, but it turned out to be a pretty easy fix. It wasn't bad at all. But the details, I love the texture of all of the clothes, because you can feel like the roughness in it. So like it does feel as close as the real clothes as you can get, and it's awesome to where I don't think I've ever had a statue like that before. I've had other statues to where I mean it kind of feels real, but this one has really good texture to it. So I can't say enough about the clothes of what Eren's wearing, what Mikasa's wearing, and then Armin's wearing. They're all wearing the same thing, which is really cool. I do love that. And then it blends everything together. So hopefully they just keep looking as good when I look at them all the time. So there's that. I also wanted to bring up the the Founding Titan, just because it is one of the coolest ones. I know I have Eren with the Attack Titan here, but the Founding Titan is really cool when it's all stone and stuff, with all the cracks on his head, the hands, and then just all around his face has really cool like a visual to it. Just awesome. And I'm glad that they're able to put it. I know that they didn't put that many Titans on there, but this Attack Titan goes well, I think, with my other two. So I'm really happy that I'm able to put those together, and you guys are going to see it pretty soon. I'll show you guys, because I have a spot right here that's going to go in, so you guys will be able to see. I wanted to put them in the middle between them, and then just to have that too. But yeah, the ODM gear was a surprise, because the little wires that they have actually are very bendable, so you can like put them into where they need to. We had some trouble at first, but we're able to put it, and then just like with their blades, looks really good detail. It has some like scrapes on like their actual like booster, or where they have the gas or the air, and it looks really cool. So very happy with how it turned out. The base with this Titan right here, I feel like I remember looking at it when I was rewatching it a little bit. I kind of stopped, but this Titan showed up, and I don't remember exactly what he was for, like how he showed up, but I remember he was there. It was early season 1, and he is not really a big part, but it's a Titan. You know, I think it's one of the normal Titans that just don't have like the brain power. It just does whatever it's told. So that's a really cool one that they have his hand to. The details for it, like the texture as well, looks really good. So, but this one is very huge. This is actually my tallest one. It really is the biggest one, I believe, up until I get the Pixar Naruto or the Pixar Sasuke. That might be the biggest one, but this one, just with Mikasa being the top, Mikasa being the tallest one in this one, is what makes it the tallest. I don't see anything else. Yeah, I know this one wouldn't be, but yeah, just overall really good. And then just lastly, the smoke around it, awesome. I love that they have those special effects just because they're flying, right? The poses that they're doing is like their battle poses. They're all together attacking. So it does have that smoke with like the debris and everything behind Mikasa, behind Eren, and then Armin's just there, you know, being Armin. So I love the details to it. It has the broken houses and everything like that. So overall, I'm very happy with this. I don't know if I want to spend that much money again, just because it's very expensive, but I do love Attack on Titan. It's my favorite show right now, depending on how One Piece ends. Right now, Attack on Titan is my favorite one, and hopefully I can get more Attack on Titan statues. I do have Mikasa from Honorary Creations out there. Kitsune's statue has a Levi and another Mikasa, so we'll see how I'm able to get them and just start adding it up here. You guys will be seeing my Attack on Titan shelf. So, but overall, this turned out amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I do, because this looks great. It really does, and I'm hoping the video shows you guys the texture of everything around it, and you guys think that you guys might be able to get it one day, just maybe if you're able to save anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do have a few more figures that I have to open. I think one more statue, and that's pretty much it for the end of the year. If you guys haven't already, I'm pretty sure what I'm going to do is show my new setup on this side first, and then I'll be posting this video. So you guys should have already seen the back, the display in the back, and then you'll have this, and then I'll have another video showing the new one, and that's pretty much it. I don't have much left. I think at the end of the year, or the middle of next year is probably when I'll do another big collection video. I'm hoping to get a bigger spot to where you guys are going to be able to see this. The thing that's going to suck is taking all this stuff apart and then putting it together. So that might be why it takes a little bit longer, but it's still going to be a really cool display. So I'm hoping you guys are going to be able to see that pretty soon. And you guys are going to see some really cool stuff in the future, next year in 2024, and hopefully a lot longer. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time.